Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gazi and this is Chat with Gazi. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. So on this video, we'll be talking about everything Big Brother. Let's start with this post that Miracle OP. Remember Miracle OP from the Big Brother that had both Nigerians and South Africans? Yes, if you can remember correctly, this guy did everything on top ship matter, on top Kotsi matter. But let's move from that. Let's go to what he said. He said, is it just me or has Big Brother turned into Love Island? Why these lazy strategies? Where are the true gamers? This is coming from someone that when he was in the house, he also did try to pursue sheeps. Yes, he might have done other things, he did other things, but then again, sheep was one of the major things that formed his highlights in the house. In fact, he got an enemy in Yemi or made Yemi his enemy on top sheep matter. Well, someone had replied him, and the person said, you that was crying for women, the hypocrisy. I mean, that's the way I feel also because you did the same thing and now you are calling it lazy strategy. So when you were doing it, it was not a lazy strategy. Now that other people are doing it, it's lazy strategy. I bet more or all of us rest. May we rest. Well, now let's go into the house. Let me start from one thing I found strange and weirdly funny yesterday. Now, it was this whole head of house thing, the Idine, and in all honesty, I've at this point I feel like Nne will be asking herself, who told me to come with Chinne? Who told me to come with my auntie to Big Brother house? Because it's becoming something else. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. What had happened? Apparently, props were being brought for their head of house this thing for their wager presentation. Now we all know that Chinne has not it's almost like Chinne does not even understand the wager, let alone know what they are really like. She cannot put in so much ideas. All she does is feed off people's ideas. Now, Nne for this tax is almost doing the same thing, but in a different way. What she does is that she takes control and she will do all this and putting you in charge. I've delegated the responsibility to you. You get? Now, doing that, the housemates feel okay, she's carrying them along. So all is good. It does not come off as she doesn't really know what they are to do for this wager. Whereas if you ask me, oh, these people have lost their wager, they are just waiting for Saturday for them to confirm it. And I feel like they are not yet hungry. When they are hungry, we will know. Well, let's go back to the main topic. So apparently they had brought the props and all that for them to start preparing for their wager. And waiting be her name. Chinne was there and all. Now, I remember throughout yesterday, DJ Flo has been telling Chinne, let's call for a meeting. We need to talk about the wager even before the props come. We need to know what we are doing. Nne, Chinne did not call for a meeting. Now, when those ones came, people still had not gathered. So Ozzy went to meet Chinne. I was like, okay, where's Nne? And she had said that Nne was sleeping. And Ozzy had said, okay, where is the book that we're using to write the rules and all that? She had pointed the book to him. And he had said he was going to wake Nne up. Now, Chinne had told him not to wake Nne up. Now, my first observation with this is, I thought with wager and preparation for wager, it has to be a collective effort of everybody. So how will some people be talking about the wager and be trying to put their heads together and some other people are sleeping? For me, it does not make sense. In fact, you're not even sleeping in the place they are doing the wager. You're sleeping upstairs. Well, Ozzy was like, no, that he is going to wake her. And then he went to wake Nne. Now he told Nne that, okay, see, they've brought the props, so you know that you have been the one up and doing with this wager. Your aunts don't really know what's up with the wager. So we actually need you to come down and put things in perspectives. And then Nne stood up. Now, Osi went back downstairs and he told them that he has woken Nne, and that was where the auntie got angry. As soon as she heard that he had woken Nne, she left the presentation, that's the rehearsal and all that, putting ideas together that they are trying to do. She left. They started when Nne came down. Nne was looking for her auntie, and then she had even told Ozzy to help her check outside for her auntie. And then they did not see the auntie. They came up with ideas. By the way, these housemates is like they're changing ideas every Eke market day. Every time they gather, there is a change of idea. Well, they changed their ideas again, and that was when Nina went upstairs. And it's only in what did they call Ninja, you will start hearing somebody shouting, "Auntie, auntie!" Now, so she can't find auntie. Oh, she go meet auntie. Auntie, how far you are sleeping? Come downstairs. Let's do this wager thing. Auntie says she's not coming downstairs. So auntie was angry. In fact, auntie was very upset that why should Ozzy go and wake her up when she was there. That she, DJ Flo, and Onyeka, they were there trying to put the wager together. So why will Ozzy go and wake her up? It's because she carry first class now. So she that did not carry first class, what did they call her? Nothing for her. That she doesn't want to exchange words with anybody. That was why she just left. That they should continue. She was really angry, oh, and she said she's not going to go down. That whenever they finish their rehearsal, they should give her the part she will do. And on Friday, she will go and do it. I beg, all this wager talk, she's done with it. I'm like, head of house, you are done with wager. Usually in other seasons, what we see is that someone that is not head of house would try to sabotage the wager. But at this point, you that you are head of house, you are sabotaging your wager, knowing that if you lose, it will be a thing of Ndine lost. Because I really don't get it. Oh. And she actually refused to go down. She did not go down. When Nne beggar, she say, he don't beg tire, now he come out. Oh. She did not go down. She went down much later when the housemates had dispatched, when they were doing food. And I'm like, wow. This woman, as far as I'm concerned, needs to grow up. And that was why when I was hearing what really occurred on, was this Sunday, with the whole drying of clothes and washing machine, I was like, what is happening here? Though Nelly, that did not even know what was happening, that was told, was trying to defend nonsense, if you ask me. Because I don't understand how you are in the house with people. You now carry your dry clothes and keep in line that you are keeping space for when you wash. Where is that done? I really don't know where that is done. And Nelly is trying to support that she has not washed since she came into the house. So she had asked her, she had removed her clothes, and then she used dry clothes to keep space. You are keeping space, Kwanu. You never wash, they keep space. Then you will now use wet clothes to keep space in washing machine. Where is that done? So that people will not use it. Like, it's a different thing when you are washing. And then you say, no, I'm drying in so place. Oh. You never even bring out the clothes to wash. You thought they keep where you go dry. You thought they keep machine, may nobody use them. Does not make sense. I feel like this auntie is one of the most childish people in this house, regardless of her age. And it's funny how she says she's 31. Well, it is what it is. Now, let's talk about the Zingwe pair. Now, these people sat down and decided to talk. And then they were talking about how Nne is trying, but her auntie is not trying at all. Her auntie is focused on other things. This was what they were saying in the diary session. And they were talking about how selfish she was with the clothing that I said earlier. It was Chinwe that was basically talking and all. And they were talking about how Chingwe still, how that custodian power, they feel like it's too much, and they feel like come Sunday it will be a save and replace, and that's a lot. And Chingwe was talking about how scared she was. Now, if this talk had ended there in the diary room with what they had said, I wouldn't have even had a problem. But these people carried themselves outside and decided to talk. Yes, they started talking about Nelly and how, according to Chinwe, Nelly was looking at her man and her in the gym. Yes, she said that Suj went to Tolu and asked if Mayor was slow. Mm, that is he slow? Can't he see that he Suj is with Nelly? And Zion was like that he has already told Mayor that Mayor should put body for Ruti and catch cruise with Nelly, that if Suj will listen to, he would also tell Suj that Suj is not even a real guy. Mayor is realer than him. And then they started talking of her food. And Chinwe was like that she doesn't even know how to cook. She says she's a chef. She does not know how to cook. All she knows how to do is to put, is it crayfish? Is to pack crayfish and put in food. And that was when the conversation moved into something I'm like, guys, what's going on top man matter? Because I really don't get it. On top man and woman matter. You start talking about how you are sure. That's Zion insinuating that what Nelly does is home service. And basically, they have to eat her food before they eat her food. If you don't understand what that means, it is basically she goes to do home service. The guys have to sleep with her first before they eat whatever she prepares. And at that time, they would not, what do they call them? They will not really care that the food is not good or not because they have eaten her first. I'm like, what on earth is this conversation? Like, what on earth is this? For me, that was a no-no. Still on the same Nelly matter. So Chinwe and Ruti sat down and had a talk. Chinwe, according to Chinwe, Nelly is mid. Yes. The only thing she knows how to do is shake her bum. I'm like, where is this thing coming from? I don't get all this stuff. All this talk, and hey God, on top man. And then they started talking about how she's passively aggressive, how they are basically waiting for her. Yes, they are waiting for a day that they would actually retaliate and to actually blow up in Nelly's face. And then they are waiting for how they will basically come at her. I'm like, una don dey wait for person ahead of time. On top man matter. Hey God. By the way, Ruti and her partner, that's DJ Flo, kind of had a little misunderstanding yesterday. What happened? DJ Flo felt like Ruti had been sleeping all day, so she went to wake Ruti up. And Ruti did not find it funny because Ruti was like, the housemates are not doing anything wager. Nothing is happening. You're waking me up. No trying again next time. And DJ Flo was like, oh, next time, no matter how long you sleep, I'm going to leave you. I'm like, baby girl, she's waking you up because basically you are her partner in that house and she doesn't want you to be sleeping. Well, all the housemates have complained about how cliques have been forming in the house. Yes, how the house is not free and lively as before, how basically cliques are now formed in the house, and basically if your clique members are not awake or are not functional, you just have to do your day. Let's go back to Nelly. It's like Nelly has been stepping on all the female stools in the house because she also stepped on Wani ex-handy stools. Yes. How did she do that? They are talking and saying that she's always touchy with Sean. Yes. And basically, they are going to call her out on it. I'm like, hey, man, oh, my gender and man. Lenny, on the other hand, is talking about how Ruth has been close marking her, but she not even send Ruth. Ruth has been close marking her because of Mayor, whereas she not send Mayor. She's not feeling Mayor like that, and Ruth is doing all this because she knows that Mayor likes her. And it's funny that she can from upstairs call Mayor, and Mayor would not even think about it. He would run and come to her. I say, Wahala. Nelly bombed the house, scatter the house. And she was like that. She doesn't get all that nonsense, but she's not even going to debate on it or put her mind there. I say it's all right. Also, they started talking about how Suj said that he is trying to respect his family and all in the house. Yes, he's trying to respect himself and his family in the house. He doesn't want to do anything that will bring shame on them. Nelly also complained of how the team that won the Tiger Challenge were close marking them. Yes, how they were copying all their ideas. I'm like, hey, imagine say person copy you. You feel say person copy you for exam, it come pass you. That's the anger Nelly is feeling. Beg all of them should rest be cool. Well, with Suj and Victoria, they had a conversation where Suj was basically insinuating that Victoria was being weird to him. And Victoria was like, that's not, he's the one that stopped talking to her. And Suj was like, that no, that is not it. That now they're being weird and all. Basically, Victoria felt like she had nothing to say because if she talks now, everybody will get to hear about it. He's going to tell Sean and tell Nelly. And Suj was like, that okay, where was their stand? And Victoria was like that they're cool, they're friends, and oh, that she says hi to everyone. And he was like that, no, that is just passing hi that she used to say. I'm like, come, talk true, talk wetin dey your mind, talk your mind. He was even insinuating that she was feeling left out, and she cleared him that no, she's not feeling left out. Oh, she doesn't just want to be all over the place. Yes, as for Chizoba and Ben, I don't even still know what they are doing. Well, talking about her spec in the house, she had said that if TJ, that's doctor, if he was not married, he would have been her spec in the house. I mean, a spec other than Ben, no. Because the housemates were basically like asking your spec, your spec. They even asked Sean, and for me, that was a setup kind of question. That if he could take something from like ladies in this house to form his spec, what will he take? And he was like, no, he will not take anything. eh, that he is fine with the person he's with. I'm like, what kind of setup it is? So may he say I will take so from so person. People will now turn everything. No, nah, they know they set up people like that now. You guys know how in my last video I had told you guys about how waiting be that name Michky was very upset and all that Wanli was preventing Handy from being with him and all that talk. Apparently, Zion was the person that was advising him. Zion took that talk to Wani and Handy. Remember, the Zimwe couple, they have a thing where they are doing parenthood to the twin girls. Yes. So he took it to them, basically telling them what this guy had said and all. And Wandy wasn't finding it funny at all. Yeah, she even wanted to go and confront him about it. But Handy told her to just let it go. And then Wandy was talking about how this whole thing is just funny to her because is her sister Handy a baby? Even if she does not like him, what is the big deal? Is she the one that would be with him? It does not mean that a sister does not like you. Shoot your shot if you have a shot to shoot. Yes. So she was basically angry about that. Said that she did not like the fact that he was spreading her name in the negative light, that they are not shy girls. Yes, and Handy was like, yes, that they are not shy girls. If she likes him, she would have told him that she likes him. And that she heard that he's telling people that she likes him, which is not true. That even in the kitchen, is it he had told her that he likes her and all that, and she had told him that bego he should not like her, she does not like anyone in the house. Now apparently something has been happening, and it's clear that Michky does not even know who it's happening with. Yes, if you ask me why I said that, in the conversation Wani has stated how usually she and Michky would just cut eye for each other, lick lip, and all that. For her, it was all jokes. Now, Wandy is the person with Sean. She is not the single twin. Now, I remember in the conversation that Mickey was having, he spoke about how everything was flowing, cutting eye for Handy. So apparently, he doesn't even know that it's Wandy he has been cutting eye for and all that. Now, Wandy had said that when she heard him say she does not like him, she had confronted him about that and spoken about the cutting of eye and all that. And he had said that he honestly didn't know because he can't tell them apart. So he didn't know who was which, Abi, which was which. Could it be that Mickey has been feeling like Wandy has been flirting with him? So now he wants to use it to help his game. This is me analyzing now. Oh. He wants to use it to help his game. Unknown to him, it is Handy now he is approaching. And Handy does not like him. This is messed up. Well, Wandy wasn't finding all this funny, and she had said it that he is not a good person, he's a toxic person, he's a wicked person, he's someone that does not have a pure heart because she does not understand why all this. And then Hanny started talking that he said he has a girlfriend outside the house. And Wandy agreed that yes, he has a girlfriend outside the house that they've been dating for 4 years. Ah, he has been dating someone outside the house for 4 years. So what is Ogbeni looking for? Because at this point, I am confused. You have a 4 years old relationship outside. What are you now looking for? Why are you now making it? Why are you now going about crying about it that the twin Wani doesn't want you with Handy? And Wani was like, irrespective, my sister is not a baby. If I don't like her, like whoever is coming for her, does not mean that she would not go for whoever is coming for her. Shoot your shot if you like woman, not all this one. And they even carried the matter to their diary session. Yes, they carried it to Biggie. And you could tell that they were really angry about it. Yes, with Wani complaining seriously and talking about how with her emotions that her emotions are just overbearing. Yes, with her when she's happy she's overly excited, when she's sad like that. Big brother at some point in the diary room when they were talking about it had to tell her to calm down. Like because it was clear that she was livid about the whole situation and about how Mickey was basically painting her black to the housemates. Yes, and they spoke about how nice they have been to him. Well, moving from that, they had pleaded with Big Brother that Big Brother should please. They know they cannot DJ during the Saturday night party because Big Brother brings his DJ. However, Big Brother should please go and ask about them. They are good at what they do. Big Brother should please bring mixers for them and all that so that they can actually DJ at one of the Thursday night parties. And they had begged Big Brother, even doing like they wanted to go on their knees. And Big Brother has said he would consider their requests. They were so happy. What else haven't I spoken about? I think I've pretty much touched almost everything. Tolu and Mayor had a conversation where they were talking about the energies in the house and how they feel like they need to talk to Anita and all because they feel a different energy. Now, Tolu spoke about how Onyeka seemed to be giving him real green light. I'm like, Femi has said Onyeka is giving him green light. How many people is Onyeka giving green light now? Whereas the Onyeka has said it that if she shows her bum in the house with her bikini, there is going to be problem. Tolu also had a conversation with Nelly and Anita. Yes, with Anita, he had spoken about how he had read energies and all that people are being fake and all in the house. He can read fake and real energy and all. Anita had assured him that, see, from day one, you guys are our guys and you would always be our guys. Yes. And because he felt that Nelly and Anita, they were kind of pushing away and joining another crew, another clique. That's their Aces clique. And they were like that, no, that they are always together and all that their bond is there. It's not that anybody is pushing them away or anything like that or carrying them away from them. Yes. Also, with Nelly, Nelly had told him how if they had won the head of house, what they had planned to do was not to carry them. Yes, that is the streets, because she did not want to confuse anything, and not to carry aces either because she doesn't want anything to be confused. Instead, she would have carried checkers. Yes, she has spoken about how because Tolu had stated that wetin dey call am, Sud was marking his territory and all that, alliances were being formed, and it's just them and the radicals that haven't actually formed any alliance. And Nelly was telling him that no, they are not in any alliance whatsoever. And Tolu was making her understand that they are in an alliance. And that was when she said no, they are not in any alliance whatsoever. He also spoke about how Sunday was a bit frightening because if he makes the wrong move, one of the cliques would get to hate him. Yes. Also, Tolu had a conversation with Cassia and he was talking about how, basically asking her, why does it feel like everyone feels like there's someone in front of you? Now, Cassia had ignored him and Tolu told her that he can take any other thing, but not that from her. And she had asked him, okay, if I ignore you, what will you do? I better go and continue your workout. Yes, did I mention that Biggie has opened the gym for the housemates so they can be gymming now? Last thing I'll talk about is the double K team. Yes, so they basically spoke in the diary room of how if because Kelly has spoken about how he did not even know that Chinwe wanted the head of house. Yes, and if she had even known, for the fact that her reason was so that she could have privacy with Zion, he was not going to vote for her. They spoke about how Chinwe can be authoritative and how she interrupts a lot during rehearsal talk, that's during their wager talk, and how they feel like the head of house are confused about the wager. You see why I say these people have lost their wager? They are just waiting for Friday to confirm the loss from Big Brother. Well, that's all I have for you guys on this particular video. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Like, share, comment. Bye, guys!